Hi, my name is Clydia Early, and I am the owner, operator, lead curator, founder of BIPOCA Incubator and Gallery here in the city of Fort Wayne. I'm also a public arts commissioner, which I am so honored and proud to be here in the city. BIPOCA is a Black, Indigenous, and People of Color Arts Incubator and Gallery, just so you know what those letters mean. And I started BIPOCA as, I want to say, it's a dream. It was a dream. I say that too. I have a hanging over the door. You don't know that, but it says dream. And all the time I was dreaming about this and what I could do. In the beginning, before I started BIPOCA, I used to collect art. I didn't know I was exactly an art collector. I was just buying pieces of art that I liked and I saw. And then I always loved art museums and going to places and looking at art. And so I think back in the 2000s, early 2000s, my sister and I started doing an event with the Museum of Art called The Art of Hair. And the art of hair was about hair, natural hair, but we talked about from hair to toe. So it was about health, but it also was about art for people of color. And the museum started showing different art, and so showing art for people of color. They had different people starting to come. And what we saw was that we were trying to kill two birds with one stone, about health and beauty, but also about art that looks like you. And in doing that, we did it for a few years, quite a few years. And in doing that, I just saw a lot of difference, not difference in what the museum was doing or art, but in who was putting the art that was coming through and the people that it was coming from. So there was a disparities of art coming from minority populations. And with that in mind, I started thinking about how could I do something to help change that in the community. And at first I started and I don't know, I was doing it and putting myself out there, but I think that I was just, flying by the seat of my pants. And then I had to step back and take some time to kind of just look at and see what was really needed in the community and what I could do. And then here it is, BIPOCA, Black, Indigenous, People of Color, Arts Incubator and Gallery. And I first opened on Fairfield at the old Wonder Commerce building, the old Casa de Angelos, I'm sorry. It's the Wonder Commerce building now, but the old Casa de Angelos. And I was there for like about 2 years and then left, and here we are now in our new space, 1619 South Callhoun. We are in the South Callhoun corridor, a historic piece of Fort Wayne, and only honored to be here. BIPOCA represents artists who maybe have not been seen, heard, don't know how to speak for themselves, but still have talent. And that's whatever your talent may be, whatever your creativity is, if it's culinary, if it's jewelry design, if it's fabric art, if it's visual art, if it's wood carving. If you want to do it, we want to help you make it and make that happen. So this weekend, we will be having our grand opening, and we are excited and happy and just trying to move forward and get things done. So as you can see in here now, this is the before. We don't have all the art up, we don't have everything ready, but we will be ready this Saturday and would love to see your face in the place. I just am excited and thankful, grateful, and appreciative to be able to be in this space and to be here for the community. This is a space that I hope the community utilizes and uses for all kind of events and all kind of workshops. I'm excited, happy, and thankful.
Now you have two other people that are in this space with you. Can you talk about what they offer the space?
Yes. Well, the space is actually called the Art and Awakening Center. BIPOCA is a part of the Art and Awakening Center. The other business in here is the DNA Awakening, books, gifts, and more. So the owner of that space is Danille Andersen. And Danille is a yoga instructor. She is a meditation workshop leader. Inside of that space, the DNA and Awakening There will be workshops. She has different gifts, all kinds of things, spiritualists, all kinds of things, metaphysical. There are many different things going on over there. And she also will be doing one-on-one coaching. We also have one other person in here with us, Cedric Lord, also known as Seddy Driem. He's a tattoo artist and a great just pencil artist. He has skills and talents that are unbelievable. And Seddy used to be over on by the co-op. I can't remember the street.
Broadway?
Yes, right off of there, right over there. And he has now moved here with us to, just kind of bring his talent here, but also 3 businesses together will bring more community and more people. And we're right next to Welcome Back Records. So I want to say that this whole piece of property, everything about it is changing right now. The whole corridor is changing. And there's also businesses that have been here, the Oyster Bar. We all love it. Saigon. I love Saigon Restaurant. And newcomer Tall Rabbit. And the medical center is just as going to be moving forward, and a lot of things going on here. So yeah, we're ready and honored to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carl.
Hello, my name is Danille Andersen, and I am owner of DNA Awakening School Books and Gifts, which is a brand new shop and school on South Callhoun Street, living inside of the also new Art and Awakening Center.
So what does the school shop offer the community?
So first and foremost, it offers a safe space for anyone and everyone. So no matter what your ideology may be, no matter what background you have, no matter what your orientation is, you are welcome and you will be loved on here. So we invite you to come and be with us. Secondly, what we offer here at the DNA Awakening School and shop, as you can see behind me, is the shop portion has various different products, mostly made by local makers. So we have a lot of different local makers who are selling their goods on consignment here. And then we are heavy in the book area, which is not consignment, but is in service to, you're gonna find things in the area of philosophy and spirituality and metaphysics and psychology. So things that help people. What I say is DNA Awakening is a space where people are guided towards awakening to the deeper, more subtle aspects of who they are. To space within them that is connected to spirit, that is not separate from spirit, that in that space we are all part of each other. And there are many different paths to that end. And as many paths as there are humans. Some of these paths have been more used, shall we say, over the course of time. And so we are representing here not just goods and books, but also classes, workshops, experiences that will cross the gambit as far as different methodologies to meet yourself more deeply, to meet the spiritual aspect of yourself. No hierarchy of modality. So we're going to have meditation classes and mindfulness classes and breathwork classes and yoga classes and meditative art classes, and we will have classes taught, therapeutic mindfulness taught by licensed therapists, as well as deconditioning classes taught by licensed therapists. And I'm just trying to think of all the different things. Many elders in the community are going to be offering very unique experiences within this space. So there's something for everyone, and no experience is necessary. And everyone that's guiding here has a deep connection to their own inner self. And they all understand that while they may have a methodology that has worked for them, they know that there are many different paths up the same mountain, proverbially, I would say. So we are in community with the other folks that are in the Art and Awakening Center, and I'm just really excited for everybody to come and experience.
Now you are going to offer yoga classes. Mm-hmm. Are there other movement classes? Will there be Tai Chi eventually, or
potentially? What I'm doing at this point is I'm teaching Kundalini Yoga. So what we're doing is we're not replicating the same style of yoga that you can find in many different places in Fort Wayne. We're doing different experiences than that. So we also have Jackie Justice is one of the guides that's going to be here every week in this space, and she is guiding a yoga experience specifically for perimenopause and menopausal women, and that's going to be awesome. That's going to be on Tuesday nights every week. And then I have another guide named Chantel Starry, and she is guiding a somatic practice that she came up with herself, and it actually gets you in tune with your own body and the way that your body wants to move. I'm probably not doing it justice. I recommend you check her out and the information on the website, but it's intuitive movement that is very healing. It became a healing practice to her. Her body gifted her that practice. So very excited about that. As far as Tai Chi and that sort of thing, the way that I am building these classes is the humans that come into my life that I know are meant to guide in this space. It's person first. And then after I know that this person is meant to be here, then we decide what is it that you're meant to share with this community. And so I'm not specifically looking for this modality to be taught, or this modality to be taught, or this modality to be taught. I'm open to any of them. My primary focus is who are the people that are grounded enough, that are experienced enough, that are able to hold space in challenge, and that have a journey themselves that enables them to be able to be with other humans as they're doing this journey. And then the modalities come through as that does.
You're looking for people who are gifted, but one of those gifts includes being inclusive and non-judgmental.
Absolutely, yes. Foundational.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Seddy Driem. Here's Dream World Tattoo and Art Gallery.
And so you're a tattoo artist, but you're more than a tattoo artist.
Yes, I consider myself more of a visual artist as opposed to tattoo artist. When I first got into doing tattoos, I was a drawer before I started tattooing. And I also did painting before I started tattooing, so I consider myself more of a visual artist.
Okay. And how did you end up here? Which looks like a really good place to end up.
That's a good question. I was in the process of going down a new path, and I got introduced to Danille by Miss Clydia, and we all sat down at Tall Rabbit, and we had a conversation about joining forces with them, and it all started from there.
And what do you hope will grow here?
I hope more art, like more art, more awakening, more spiritual like journeys, and just it's a new journey. I'm just hoping like to see everything, I don't know, a new light.
Okay. And some tattoo artists, I know you're more than a tattoo artist, but some people who do tattoos have a specialty or a focus. Is that true for you, or are you more of a generalist? Or
I don't have a certain focus. I kind of just do general. I just do tattoos. I can draw pretty much anything. I'm focused on way more things than just one.
Okay.
I don't really have a style, I guess.
Okay. The pictures behind you, those are yours?
Yes.
Can you just kind of give us a description of what you're hoping to convey with each one?
Okay, so these are my yin yang. Yin yang. It's all yin yang one.
Mm-hmm.
On the left, I had the black side of yin yang, and I had the white side of yin yang. And when they come together, it makes the family tree.
That's nice. Did you ever have anybody look at those and say, "Okay, those are great. Can you put one on my back?"
No, I haven't had no one say put that. Wait. I had one guy. He said he wanted her on his back, and I was like, I can do that.
Now, how do you see your part of this enterprise fitting in with the other two?
I feel like my part is going to be a great part to the rest of the. I feel like my part is going to be a great part. One, because I get to do tattoos, and a lot of people that's in really more spiritual, they like to get tattoos to put this, like, to put, how can I describe
Kind of mark or memorialize their journey?
it? Yes, they want.
Okay. Now, are these yours as well?
Yes.
And those are very different styles.
Yes.
So what's your story for those?
The story behind it is called a broken diamond is still a diamond. And what it symbolizes, even though the diamond is broken, it's still as beautiful. So anybody that feel like they're broken, they're still a diamond at the end of the day. So don't look at yourself as less than.
So that really does fit well with Danielle's school and shop.
Yeah,
It really does, yes. Okay. Anything that I didn't ask you that you want to make sure you convey?
I feel like all of this is possible because of God. God led me down these journeys to help me keep pushing me in the direction I'm going in, and I just walk with Him. And so far, it's been pushing me in the right direction. I feel like, especially leading me to Miss Clydia and then leading me to Danille. Without God, none of this would be possible.
Thank you.
See, there we go. We can do it together. Huh? Should we get Cedric?
You just set yourself up now, so.
You want all three of us?
I mean, for the shot. Oh,
I'm understood. That's
you're-
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for It is very exciting.
Welcome back, right?
That is she'll be classes in there, yoga, all night.
And that is my baby. So I've been running that kind of out of my for the last few years, and now we have a brick and mortar space, which is really exciting. And then we have Dream World Tattoos and Art Gallery also in the space, which is Cedric Warwick has owned that. And he's